Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Delaney. I feel like I want to do something a little different with today's video. I have been talking about my backlog a lot this year. I feel like I have been trying to focus more in on my backlog and try not to get as much new games. I've kind of been a little bit doing kind of good, but I do find myself going into these ruts where I have no idea what to play, and then that usually just means I end up going back to the same game I've already played before, probably Zelda. But I just been circulating through the same types of games, so I just kind of want to change it up a bit. My idea for this video was to talk about games I want to pick out of my backlog, and I feel like I've done a video like that before, and then I haven't really actually played those games, just talked about, oh, I want to play this game. So I want to do a challenge for myself today, which is I think that giving myself a moment to actually play the game and then figure out in 30 minutes.
You know you have 30 minutes?
Are you kidding me?
30, yes.
If it's gonna be a game that I really want to fully devote my time to. And I feel like in that way it'll help me to get out of my decision paralysis mode that I feel like I get into when it comes to trying to pick another game to play. So I think I picked 4 games today. I'm going to tell you guys what I think of them from the 30 minutes I played. So I want to play The Last Campfire. I feel like this will be perfect fall vibes because I know it's about a little campfire. I know it's puzzle based and it looks kind of cozy, and I've heard a lot of good things about it. The other game is going to be Moonlighter, which I also heard good things about, and I feel like I did kind of start or maybe do the intro and then I did not continue playing. But I feel like this also be a kind of cozy fall thing, so I want it to be a to be played for this season. The next game, which is kind of been in my mind for the past few weeks, and that is Dragon Quest XI, probably because they're going to be coming out with the new HD remastered versions of Dragon Quest 1 through 3, and I haven't been playing any JRPGs. There are no JRPGs right now in my rotation, so I feel like this might be my #1 contender to put my backlog. And the last game is what was the last game? Oh my god, what was the last game? Yeah, the last game is The Cruel King and the Great Hero. Not spooky per se, but the perfect kind of fall vibe. But I feel like these games will help me get into that mood. But anyway, we're gonna do the challenge of 30 minutes. Before I get started with this, I did my little spill. So if you want to see more cool, cozy vlog, live streams, things like that, gaming videos, like and subscribe. Glad to have you here, chill in this corner. I also just started memberships. I have to make sure to also say that. And yeah, we're gonna get started. Okay, now we're ready. So I just finished my 30 minutes with Moonlighter. Here's what I thought so far. It's a mix of a roguelite and a shopping manager. A shop manager plays Will, who is essentially the last of his family. His family has a shop called Moonlighter, but Will has big adventures to go into the dungeons that are nearby to get to the 5th door. So basically these dungeons are a portal that has opened up near where Will lives. A lot of adventurers like to venture out there to try to find fortunes, but the dungeons are crawling with monsters. I always like a good mix of battling and little slow moments. So far for me, on 30 minutes first impression, I really like the music. I think the music is just so cozy. I like the pixel art as well. The shop management for me has actually got to be one of the most interesting parts. What I find most interesting is when you open the shop and you're placing the things on the table, you don't really know what to price them, so you kind of are guessing as to what would be the best price, and then you have to kind of watch watch your customers is they go into your shop and see if they are like drawn to the item that you've placed and if you did the right price. So sometimes they'll have like an emote above their head that tells you like, oh, they're angry about how this price is, or oh, if they decide to buy it and they go to purchase it, it'll tell you put it too low. So then it keeps track of that in your book, and I really kind of like that management part of it. I will say the battling is something I have to get used to. Like, definitely know I'm gonna die a lot with the battling, but so far it was pretty cool, and I really like the like whole overall aesthetic of it. It definitely gives me like the perfect like fall kind of game. But I'm gonna see after I play these other games like which ones I want to pull from my backlog to rotate this month. So I did my 30 minutes of The Last Campfire, and here's my thoughts so far. I really like the graphics of it. I think that the little campfire sprite is really adorable. What I already knew about it was that it's like a puzzle game. It kind of looks like an old school Zelda dungeon, but like without the fighting. So far, I will say when it comes to the puzzles, I feel like my mind is not in the mood to try to figure out puzzles. Like the two brain cells that are like working right now are kind of like, what is this? What are we doing here? And that is the only thing I feel like maybe I'm not completely in the mood for right now, but I'm gonna figure it out after I play the next two games. I just finished my 30 minutes with the Cruel King and the Great Hero, and I thought it was so cute. It was really adorable. Plays this little girl named Yu, who she basically is adopted by the Dragon King, who was like the king of all of the monsters, but like he knew her father, and so he basically takes her under his wing literally when her father passes away, when she's a baby, and he's raising her, and he tells her stories about her father, and it makes her want to become a great hero. So she basically is going out into the forest to like train and become like, so she can become a great hero. And I think it's so cute because it's like kind of like a storybook, and I really like how the like illustrations look, and I think that like the bond between the little girl and like the Dragon King is so adorable because like she calls him dad, and when she's going out into the forest on her adventure she thinks she's alone, but like you can see him in the background kind of like watching over her just in case like anything happens. But like while you're in battle, it's like turn-based battling. Like he's like watching you like to see if you like come out okay. And I think it's so cute when you win the battle. He like smiles in the background and he's like so proud of you. And then there's like parts where like if you are blocked out from an area or something, he'll use his like dragon fire to like burn it away, but the little girl thinks that it's her. It's adorable. I really like that aspect of it so far, and I have a lot of strong feelings about it from the other games that I've played, to be honest. Yeah, but I really think that it's so cute so far. But okay, so next game we're going to do is Dragon Quest 11. So this has been my backlog for a long time. Like I think I might have gotten this game in like 2021 maybe. I think I might have caught it on sale or something, but also I know like a lot of the Dragon Quest games physically get taken out really fast, so that's why I picked it up when I did. But we're gonna start Dragon Quest 11. I have absolutely no idea what it's about. I just know I really like the art style because I know the same artist is like the Dragon Ball Z series, and Dragon Ball Z, one of my favorite childhood animes. So I'm excited to start this. This will be my first Dragon Quest game. Okay, so I completed my 30 minutes of Dragon Quest 11, and now we have to decide which game I want to start with to pull from my backlog. I feel like this exercise helped a lot with like me getting out of my decision paralysis when it comes to like trying to figure out a game I want to like play in my backlog. So I feel like I'd probably do more of these types of exercises with myself to get me to actually like play the games that I have, because I have like such a big backlog. But I feel like the game I want to pull from my backlog is, drumroll please, Dragon Quest 11. Honestly, of all of the games that I played, like the art and everything and the music really kind of like really pulled me in, even though I was only playing it for 30 minutes. Like I really felt like in that world, and I think this would be perfect for me to play for this like fall season, just because it's like a fantasy adventure and I just really like the vibes so far. Kind of giving like a Prince of Egypt situation. Like he's from a royal family. His mom is like trying to take him somewhere safe, and then he ends up in a basket on the river that takes him to this really small secluded town. That's where he's raised for several years, and he has this like mysterious birthmark on his hand that grants him like powers, it seems like. So I really like it so far. I like the music, and I love the art style because it really does look so much like it's basically like Dragon Ball Z, and I really love like the graphics and everything. So I want to go along with this one. It feels like a very cinematic game, and I'm really excited to like jump into it. I feel like if I had like a runner-up for a game that I want to pull from my backlog as well, probably be the Girl King and the Great Hero, because I actually really love the art style of that as well, and I want to know more about the story and like how the girl progresses in her training. It's kind of different from anything I've played in a bit. But yeah, I really love doing this exercise. I really think that if you're like not sure what you want to put from your backlog, I feel like this would be a good exercise to like help you get out of your head about it. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is so fun to do, and comment below what is a game that you have been thinking about pulling from your backlog. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day as always, and see you guys in the next video. Bye.